United States has achieved a new milestone in military technology with an astonishing achievement: a hypersonic aircraft that cruises at speeds exceeding 5 times the speed of sound. This groundbreaking development marks a significant leap forward, setting new standards in aerospace engineering and speed, and solidifying the United States' position at the forefront of technological advancement. Can this new technology truly cruise faster than the speed of sound? How did the United States achieve such a great feat? Join us as we unveil the United States military's Air Force One, which can travel 5 times faster than the speed of sound. Military aviation has made tremendous progress since the Wright brothers' first flight in 1903. Over the past century, significant technological advancements have transformed military aircraft, altering the way wars are fought and won. The rapid pace of technology and innovation makes the future of military aviation both exciting and promising, though it also presents various challenges. One of the most notable advancements in recent years is the development of unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, commonly known as drones. These drones have revolutionized warfare by providing intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance capabilities that were previously unattainable. They offer a cost-effective alternative to traditional manned aircraft, allowing military operations to be conducted without risking human lives. Hypersonic technology represents another major advancement in military aviation. Hypersonic aircraft, capable of traveling at speeds exceeding 5 times the speed of sound, enable military forces to respond to threats swiftly and efficiently. This technology also holds potential for commercial aviation, promising to reduce travel time and increase efficiency significantly. Military aviation has always been driven by the need for speed. From the earliest days, the military aimed to develop aircraft faster than their enemies to gain a tactical advantage. Modern fighter jets, some of the fastest aircraft ever built, can fly at supersonic speeds, pushing the limits of physics. Speed is crucial for air superiority, enabling rapid deployment of forces, the interception of enemy aircraft and missiles, and the evasion of attacks. This ongoing quest for speed has led to advancements in aerodynamics, propulsion, materials, and electronics, making fighter jets increasingly faster and more capable. Fighter jets are designed to achieve air superiority over enemy aircraft, attack enemy targets, conduct reconnaissance, and support ground troops. They are equipped with advanced weapon systems, including guns, missiles, bombs, rockets, and electronic countermeasures, and have aerodynamic designs for high speeds and quick maneuverability. They can be used for various missions such as air defense, interception, patrol, convoy protection, ground attack, and suppression of enemy defenses. Fighter aircraft have been essential in many modern military operations, providing unmatched air firepower, mobility, and flexibility. Different speeds are important for various aspects of fighter jet performance. Cruise speed, typically between Mach 0.8 and Mach 1.2, is chosen for fuel efficiency and component longevity. Top speed, often between Mach 1.5 and Mach 2.5, reflects the maximum speed a fighter can achieve under specific conditions. Maximum speed, depending on altitude and atmospheric conditions, can reach up to Mach 3.5. The rate of climb measures how quickly a jet can ascend, which is vital for agility and evasion. Through evolution, fighter jets can now achieve an even greater speed, and recently the United States revealed that they are presently developing a weapon that has the ability to fly at a speed more than 4 times the speed of sound. This country also announced that Boeing, one of the largest aircraft manufacturers, is currently working on modernizing 2 747-8 aircraft to replace the older variant of Air Force One. The first Boeing 747 Air Force One began operation on January 26, 1996. Since then, 2 Boeing 747-200B models, classified as VC-25A by the United States Air Force, have been in operation until now. These aircraft will be replaced by the Boeing 747-8 and VC-25B as the new Air Force One, with a more modern design. Former United States President Donald Trump announced plans for the latest Air Force One during an interview on Good Morning America. He revealed that the aircraft's color scheme would change from white and navy blue to the colors of the U.S. flag: white, red, and blue. Trump also unveiled a new design for Air Force One, similar to a design by Raymond Loewy from President John F. Kennedy's time. People had mixed reactions to the Air Force One makeover. Although President Biden was initially hesitant to address the issue, he ultimately decided to stick with the original color scheme due to the high cost of the new one. The estimated cost for upgrading the two new planes is around $3.9 billion, with some reports suggesting it could go up to $5 billion. Interior changes include updates to the conference room, the president's bedroom, aircraft tables and seats, the kitchen, the medical bay, and improved security systems. The conference room in particular will be redesigned to look like a high-tech meeting space with advanced gadgets and neutral colors such as white, black, and blue, creating a modern and comfortable atmosphere. This contrasts with the previous interior, which featured brown tones, wooden tables, and leather chairs, giving it a more traditional and classic look. The aircraft's kitchen will be larger and designed like a Michelin-starred restaurant, replacing the old cramped space. This new kitchen will allow the staff to prepare over 2,000 meals. The kitchen will also have a modern look with black, white, blue, and silver accents, similar to the conference room. The new Air Force One will include a top-of-the-line medical bay with advanced healthcare technology located in the office area for emergency medical procedures. Boeing is also updating the president's bedroom, adding a queen-size bed, a sofa, more space, and a large flat-screen TV. This is a big change from the previous bedroom, which had only a single bed, a leather sofa, and a smaller room. The new Air Force One will have advanced security systems to protect against attacks, including a nuclear explosion on the ground. It will be shielded from electromagnetic pulses or EMP that come from nuclear blasts, though its effectiveness will depend on the blast's strength and distance. The aircraft's windows will be bulletproof and designed to protect against ground-to-air missiles. Details about this missile protection are secret, but it likely includes warning systems, diversion tactics, and methods to disrupt missile tracking. The new Air Force One will also get upgraded generators for more power, with its electrical system still run by turbine engine propellers. These engines, costing $22 billion, will support communication technology, defense systems, and more. The speed of Air Force One will increase significantly, up to 5 times faster. A California startup has a contract to build a supersonic Mach 1.8 aircraft for the United States Air Force, and another company, Hermes Corporation, is working on aircraft that can fly from New York to London in just 90 minutes, funded by the U.S. Air Force. Boeing plans to deliver the new Air Force One, the Boeing VC-25B and 747-8, in 2028. The current aircraft, VC-25A and 747-200B, will be placed in museums for visitors to see their luxurious interiors and advanced technology. The new Air Force One looks similar to Donald Trump's private jet, but is larger, measuring 76.2 meters in length compared to the old one at 70.7 meters. It will have 4 Gen X-2B engines, which are expected to reduce CO2 emissions by 16 tons. Additionally, the new Air Force One will have an integrated air stair, allowing the president to board and disembark even at airports without the necessary infrastructure for a 747. This air stair will be located on the left side of the aircraft, just behind the presidential seal. However, one of the drawbacks of the new Air Force One is that it will not have air-to-air refueling capability, similar to the VC-25 model. This could be a disadvantage in crisis situations where extended airborne command capability may be needed. To add air-to-air refueling capability, Boeing would need to connect additional fuel ports to the fuel system and meet relevant certification standards. This would involve significant modifications to various parts of the aircraft fuselage, weight redistribution, and balance. Boeing has been working on this project for several years and has stated that it is expected to be completed by 2027. However, the project has faced various delays, from the COVID-19 pandemic to contractor disputes, significantly pushing back the completion date from its original target in 2028. With the next president scheduled to be inaugurated on January 20, 2025, their successor may find it too late to change the aircraft's paint scheme again. Air Force One refers to any aircraft owned by the United States Air Force that has been modified to transport the president. While the term commonly refers to the primary presidential aircraft, the VC-25, it can also describe any Air Force plane carrying the president. The idea of having a dedicated military aircraft for presidential travel began during World War II, when military advisors worried about the risks of commercial flights for the president. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the first U.S. president to fly on Air Force One, traveling to the Yalta Conference in February 1945 on a C-54 Skymaster called the Sacred Cow. This aircraft was also used by President Harry S. Truman. The C-54 Skymaster, which started operating in 1942, could carry 50 passengers and had a crew of 4. It measured 28.60 meters in length, 8.38 meters in height, had a top speed of 443 kilometers per hour, and a cruising altitude of 10,000 feet, which is about 3,000 meters. In late 1945, the United States military had hundreds of surplus C-54 aircraft. These planes were converted for civilian use by Douglas Aircraft and sold to airlines worldwide. By January 1946, Pan American Airways was using Skymasters for transatlantic flights to Europe and beyond. Trans-Pacific flights from San Francisco to Auckland started on June 6, 1946. After being retired by the U.S. Air Force and Navy, many C-54s were modified for civilian firefighting and air tanker roles, with tanks and spraying equipment added. These planes continued to be used in firefighting until the late 1990s. The term Air Force One was created in 1953 after a near collision involving a Lockheed Constellation carrying President Dwight D. Eisenhower and Eastern Airlines Flight 8610 above New York City. Air traffic controllers realized the gravity of the situation when they found out the president was on board. This incident led to Air Force One becoming the official call sign for any U.S. Air Force aircraft carrying the president. This designation improved the safety and security of presidential flights and helped distinguish the president's aircraft from others. In 1959, President Eisenhower ordered 3 Boeing 707 aircraft, the first jets specifically designed for presidential travel. The interiors of these aircraft have been continually upgraded for comfort and equipped with advanced communication systems. In 1962, a specially designed C-137C aircraft named SAM 26000 became operational for regular presidential use. SAM 26000 served Presidents John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, and Richard Nixon. In 1972, during Nixon's presidency, SAM 26000 was replaced by another Boeing 707, SAM 27000. However, SAM 26000 continued as a backup until 1998. President Kennedy himself did not like the addition of red to the exterior of the aircraft. He felt that the red color made the aircraft look too royal or imperial for a democratically elected leader. Kennedy hired designer Raymond Loewy, who also designed the iconic curved Coca-Cola bottle, to redesign the aircraft's exterior. This design has continued with the current VC-25A aircraft and smaller aircraft acquired for runways too small to accommodate the primary presidential aircraft. However, the new Air Force One, a 747-8 model, breaks from Kennedy's previous statement. According to Boeing's official Air Force One website, photos of the 747-8 aircraft show a different exterior color scheme in blue, white, and red. On September 11, 2001, President George W. Bush used the latest presidential aircraft at the time, a VC-25A, flying from Sarasota Bradenton International Airport. This flight occurred after the World Trade Center buildings were destroyed by aircraft in New York. The VC-25A had more advanced facilities and air defense systems than any previous Air Force One. It featured 85 telephone lines and could withstand a nuclear explosion in a wartime scenario. The aircraft was equipped with a refrigerator, a medical area with a blood supply, and a complete pharmacy. For the president's comfort, each aircraft had a private suite with a small exercise area, a bathroom, a shower, and a bed. They also had a flying Oval Office and a special situation room. Their defenses included electronic countermeasures, radar jamming, and flares to disrupt enemy missiles. They were protected against electromagnetic pulses and had their own side exits, removing the need for airport stairs. Speaking of speed and sophisticated aircraft, the United States can boast a couple of aircraft that can cruise at a mind-blowing speed of over 5 times the speed of sound, including the Mikoyan MiG-31 Foxhound, the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, the North American X-15, and the McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle. Let's check out these aircrafts and their features. The Mikoyan MiG-31 Foxhound is one of the fastest fighter planes in the world. This extremely fast aircraft was built by the Soviet Union in the 1970s. It was designed to intercept enemy spy planes and cruise missiles at very high speeds. This aircraft can fly faster than Mach 2.8, making it one of the quickest fighter jets ever made. It has powerful D-30F6 jet engines that provide over 152 kilonewtons of thrust each. It also has a vector nozzle system for better maneuverability at high speeds. Besides its speed, the MiG-31 has a sophisticated radar and a powerful weapon system. Its radar can detect targets more than 300 kilometers away, making it one of the best detection systems in the world. It is designed to fly at high altitudes, where the thinner air allows for even higher speeds. It can reach a maximum altitude of over 20,000 meters. Then there is the formidable Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. This aircraft was an American spy plane used from 1996 to 1998. It's known as one of the fastest planes ever made, and it still holds some speed records. This magnificent fighter can fly faster than Mach 3.3, making it incredibly fast. It has two Pratt & Whitney J58 engines that provide over 157 kilonewtons of thrust each. With a range of more than 5,500 kilometers, it could cover long distances quickly. Its design is also very impressive. The SR-71's shape, wings, and control surfaces were specially designed to reduce air resistance at high speeds. The plane had advanced systems to detect and avoid enemy missiles, and was built to fly at very high altitudes, where the thin air allows for even greater speeds. The U.S. Air Force's search for a high-altitude supersonic fighter to replace the now-retired SR-71 led to the development of the SR-72, also known as the Son of Blackbird. Announced in 2013, this advanced drone is designed for fast, high-altitude reconnaissance and is set to surpass its predecessor, the Blackbird, in speed, technology, and mission capabilities. The SR-72, intended to fly over Mach 6, aims to begin test flights by 2025 and could enter service by the 2030s. This successor is being developed with cutting-edge technology, including a turbine-based combined cycle engine that switches between a turbine and a scramjet to handle various speeds. Challenges include managing extreme heat at high speeds and developing new sensors and weapons for its high-performance requirements. The North American X-15 was an experimental rocket plane that was created by the U.S. in the 1950s and 1960s to test the limits of speed and altitude and to gather data on high-speed flight. The X-15 could fly faster than Mach 6.7, making it one of the fastest aircraft ever. It used an XLR-99 rocket engine that produced over 257 kilonewtons of thrust. It also set a record for altitude, reaching over 100 kilometers high. Equipped with various sensors and instruments, the X-15 collected important data on temperature, pressure, speed, and acceleration during its flights. This information helped develop new technologies for fighter jets and space vehicles. To keep the plane stable and controllable at such high speeds, it had a sophisticated attitude control system with reactive control surfaces that allowed it to quickly adjust direction. The McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle is an American fighter jet made for gaining air superiority. It started service in 1976 and is still used by the U.S. Air Force and many other countries. The F-15 is also one of the fastest fighter jets ever built. It can fly faster than Mach 2.5, which is about 2,650 kilometers per hour, and is powered by two Pratt & Whitney F100 jet engines, each producing over 129 kilonewtons of thrust. It has a high-tech attitude control system to keep it stable and maneuverable at high speeds. This aircraft is equipped with advanced radar and a strong weapons system for engaging enemy targets from a distance. It also features an electronic warfare system to detect and jam enemy radars. With its swept wings and advanced control surfaces, the F-15 is very agile and capable of performing high-speed maneuvers, like sharp turns, rollovers, and steep climbs, making it a versatile fighter jet. The United States doesn't plan to stop leading in terms of developing technologically advanced aircraft, and this can be seen with the latest project that this country has embarked on, the Next Generation Air Dominance. This new aircraft boasts the most advanced features that have never been seen before, and there is no doubt in its abilities to take over the skies. With these extremely fast aircraft and the investment in the production of a sixth-generation fighter, the United States will forever remain at the forefront of technological advancement. Thanks for watching. While you are still here, click on the link on your screen to check out another of our videos. See you there.